Welcome back, guys, to Own Your Authenticity with your girl, Ashley Renee. Child, listen, I'm not gonna front. This was a trying week. I worked Tuesday, Wednesday. I was off for one day, and then I worked the full weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And honey, it was a bit much. And so, in talking about the topic for today, I wanted to explore self-care. I spoke about this topic last year, and it was really based upon doing things for yourself, going out, making sure that your nails are done, your hair is done, getting massages, doing all that kind of stuff. And while that's important, I wanted to also dive deeper, right? So self-care for me is so much more than, I guess, the physical, the tangible, those kind of things. Because I can go and get my nails done. Well, COVID proved that anything can happen and that tomorrow is really not promised, right? We don't really have access to these things anytime we want it, because God forbid a pandemic shows up and then our ass is grass. But aside and apart from the things that we do, the things that we make sure is in our schedule, every 2 to 3 weeks we get our nails done, we get our eyebrows done, and we do this. I came home on Saturday night and I just had a moment. I was sitting here, I was watching TV, and then after a while I got up to brush my teeth and I just lost it. I mean, not freak out, like scream, throwing stuff. Lost it meaning I just started crying. And I just had to sit in those emotions, and I had to sit with the fact that I was just tired. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you guys have ever felt this way, where your body is just tired. As Jamaican people will call it, pop down. Pop down with a capital P. Because it was something serious. And even as I sit here to record, right by the time you guys listen to this, it will be Monday. But I'm sitting here like, wow, like my body is really just going through the motions right now, right? And so last week, Friday, I believe, when I posted the pulling the trigger, which is step 2 in my process to thrive, I realized I am physically, like, my body is physically manifesting everything that's going on in my head, going on at work, going on just in life. My body manifests that. And a lot of times we think, oh, stress is just like this thing that's out there, and no, your body listens to you. Every thought that occurs, everything you say out loud, everything that you subconsciously think, your body is aware of those things, and it takes it on. And so for years I would always say, oh, like my shoulders are just broad, they're tense, that's just how they are. And it's funny because I have a few co-workers who will tell me, like, yo, Ashley, your shoulders are mad tight, like, damn, what's going on? And I'm just like, I don't know, like, that's just how it is. And in these past couple of days, the more I try to relax, the more I try to stretch them, the more I try to just be at ease, is the more tense they become. And so I worked Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it was like every day they just felt harder and harder, and they would literally, like, I have never felt my shoulders this tense. It's to the point where they're aching, and I mean like rock solid hard aching. Like, I want to take a rolling pin and just roll them out. They just feel like 2 hard lumps of dough, and it's so sad. And the whole weekend, all I could think of was, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I just need a massage. I need a massage. And then I looked at my nails and I'm like, Usually I get my nails done every 3 weeks to a month, and I'm looking like, no. You need somebody to rub your hands. You need somebody to rub your feet, rub your shoulders, rub your like, I just need somebody to just, I'm sorry for whoever is listening and don't agree. I need somebody to be on top of me because something needs to be done. And so I just want to encourage you guys to, again, pay attention to those triggers. Wow. Pay attention to those triggers. It's very important that you listen to what your body is telling you. Because I've listened to people who I look up to, people who I aspire to be like. You know, I see them working, I see them doing the damn thing, and I'm like, oh my God, if I could only be a half or a quarter or an eighth of how she is, you know, like, life would be perfect. And we all know comparison is a thief of joy, because then it slaps me in the face, and then that person shares a deep, dark secret of how they had to overcome depression, or they had to overcome all these different things. And you're like, wait, wow, I thought you were such a boss babe, and here you are with all these issues. But a lot of times what tends to happen is our bodies are talking to us and we don't take the time out to listen. I'm going to repeat that. Our bodies speak to us and we do not take the time to listen. And it's a problem. I have had instances where my body was just like, just rest, just take some time, just chill out. And I'm like, no, but I want to do this. Oh my, but I gotta go and do this thing. And fear of missing out, trust me, is a real thing. You're not missing out on anything, love. If nobody has told you before, trust me when I'm telling you now, you're not missing out. Because I, for so long, had FOMO that I would be caught up in everything. And now I'm at the point where I don't want to be involved in anything. Right? Like, I think I said it in my last video. Yes, there are times when, you know, I come home from work and then I want to go out with my friends and I want to do this and I want to do that. And thank God for COVID. It kind of allowed all of us to just slow down a little bit. But when I think back, I'm like, honestly, yes, it was great and fun. But I'm at the point now where I'm like, no, I don't want to go. Leave me alone. I want to stay home. Don't ask me to do nothing. My days off are my days off for a reason. Before, I used to feel so guilty. Oh, I'm off for 2 days. Oh my God, I feel like I'm doing nothing with life. And now I'm over here chasing purpose. And I'm like, I got too much stuff to do. Right? There's always something that's going to come up because now I'm using my time intentionally. But there's also a point in time where your body will tell you that it's time to slow down, it's time to pause, and you need rest. And I'm here to tell you today that it's not always about the glitz and the glamour. It's not always about going out to get your nails, to get your eyebrows, to get your hair done. Those things, yes, are a part of self-care, and we damn sure look good after that. But sometimes it's just your body telling you, you need to just not. Today's the day to not. So me, yes, I do have some stuff planned for today, but at this point, I think today's the perfect day to not. I don't want to do anything. I want to rest. I actually want to get 8 hours of sleep. I actually want to eat a balanced breakfast, right? I mean, listen, God made the earth in 7 days. The whole world, let me not say the earth, the whole entire world, because, you know, we don't live on Mars, so I'm not thinking about that. In 7 days, 6 to be exact, right? And I'm a follower and a believer of Christ, and I read the Bible, so if your beliefs differ, you know, that's on you. But in 6 whole days, and on the 7th day he rested. Yes, of course, there are different denominations, I guess you would say, in Christianity. Some people have it that Sunday is the rest day, and some people have it as Saturday. The point is, the Lord rested. And if him being mighty and powerful rested after making all these wonderful things, right? Why wouldn't we do the same? But no, we out here hustling and grinding, and we think that this is the way of the world, and oh, we got to do all these things. No, baby, you don't have to do all these things. Sometimes you just gotta chill out, rest, put your feet up, kick back, stay at home in your robe and just chill out. And that's okay. So me in being my authentic self, I'll tell you, I did not have a blog post scheduled for today. I did not have anything recorded for today. All my topics that I set out to expound on at the beginning of the year are in my drafts in my Wix folder. And as I said, I worked this weekend and every day it was just a growing pain. Like literally my shoulders were on fire. And so I was like, you know what, Ash, when you get home on Sunday night, you need to record this. You need to write this down. This is going to be your blog post for Monday. This is going to be your recording. And so I just want to encourage you guys. I know that society has it out here. Oh, you got to hustle and grind. You got to do this. And everybody's about securing the bag and chasing the paper. We're not chasing nothing but purpose, honey. If it's one thing that I've learned in 2020 and I brought it over into 2021 is that we are chasing purpose and not money. And that's coined by Patrice Cunningham Washington. So I want to encourage you to just take a step back. If you're feeling like how I'm feeling, if you have found that you are just again on that hamster wheel and your body is screaming out, take the time out. It's very important that you do, because you don't want to overlook these things. If you overlook it now when we just here chilling, what are you gonna do when life gets harder? What are you gonna do when life gets even more complicated and things start to work in your favor? What are you gonna do then? You have to listen to your body. You have to listen to the things that pop up and say, hey, time check. Like you gotta step back for a little bit. So with that being said, my love, I just want to encourage you to rest. Take care of yourself inside and out. Resting is important and it's a part of self-care. I will see you guys on Friday for another step in my 5 P's to thrive. And don't forget that we have a free webinar coming up on March 7th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can go to my Instagram at _AshRJames_, or you can visit my website at www.ownyourouthenticity.com for more details. Thank you. See you in the next video, guys. Bye.